All right, so let's begin. Dawn, Anne, and Megan had 504 beads altogether. Anne gave some of her beads to Megan, and the number of beads Megan had doubled. Okay, Megan then, so after that, what happened? Megan then gave some of her beads to Dawn, and the number of beads Dawn had also doubled. In the end, all of them had the same number of beads. How many beads did Anne have at first? Something to do with comparison units. Comparison units model, but we are going to work backwards. Okay, because they did ask you to find at first, backwards. Okay. So let's draw out the model for these three girls first. So I have Anne, I have Megan, and I have Dawn. Okay. So we know that Anne gave some to Megan, and then after that, Megan's beads double, right? Then after that, Megan also gave some to Dawn, and then Dawn also double. Okay, let's start with Dawn. Dawn double. This one is in the end. This is after the after model. This is in the end. This is my after model, right? And then in the end, what happened is all of them have the same number. All of them have the same number. Okay, we are going to draw the in the end model first. Okay, so in the end model, everyone will have the same. All right, so let's say Dawn will have about here. Okay, and this is too long, double times 2 units. Double means 2 units, right? And then Megan will have, we will draw the 2 units also, and then she have 1 unit extra. I will explain later how. N will have 4 units. Okay, like this. All right, I want to know in the end, everyone will have the same. In the end, everyone will have the same. So it will be like that until here and then until here. This is the same part. Okay, so you can see that Dawn need about 2 more units. Megan need 1 more unit. And N it's okay, right? But when N gives some of the beads to Megan, the number of beads double. So you can see that Megan doubled by making it into 3 parts, right? So which means N is missing 3 units that she gave to Megan. Let's draw 3 units here. 1, 2, 3. These 3 units is given to N. From N to Dawn, sorry. Okay, from N to Dawn. So the 3 units, there's 1 here already. You just have to draw 2 more. Okay, my arrow is hidden. I redraw properly. All right, so this is given here. All right, the 3 parts there already. Okay, so which means is adding on these 2 parts. Now, then this is given to Dawn, from Megan to Dawn, and then she also get double, right? So this is in the end. So in the end, if you can see this, the in the end is the red color part. I draw with the yellow highlighter. So this is in the end. Okay, then the before is the extra dotted parts there. So they all have 504. Now we can start with, so each of them have 4 units in the end. Okay, so this is what they have after. Right, this is what they have after, as I mentioned just now, right? These are all their after, they are the same after, and they are all equal. Can you see same number of bits? Okay, N had 7 units. So if you look at N's total, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So N have 7 units. Okay, Megan had 3 units. So Megan have 3 units. 3 units. Starting here. All right. Then Dawn have a total of 2 units at first. Can you see? The one at first is the one that is, I'm going to highlight in purple. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7. This is at first. Okay, the one I shade in purple is at first. 1, 2, 3. This is Megan. Then Dawn is 1, 2. Okay, this is at first. So at first is in purple. All right, let me just do this. So this is at first. All right. Now, total number of bits in units will be, the at first will be 7 plus 3 plus 2 equals to 12. Okay. So this 12 unit is the one at first, which is actually 504. 12 unit is 504. And then find 1 unit will be 504 divided by 12, right? Equals to 42. So number of bits n have at first will be my 7 unit is what I want to find. Okay, so 7 unit will be 42 times 7 equals to 294. So it's not 58, but it's 294. What concept is this? As I mentioned, it is comparison units model using the working backwards to find the number of bits n have at first. During a charity event, Debbie helped to cut out some paper designs. Okay, wait. So to raise fund, 4 paper designs could be cut from every piece of colored paper. For every 15 pieces of colored paper used, 7 paper designs were damaged. She sold all the pieces of undamaged paper designs at 20 cents each and collected a total of this amount. How many undamaged paper design did she sell? How many pieces of colored paper did she use for the charity event? Okay. So we start off from what we are given there, the undamaged paper design. Let's look at the undamaged, because you can only sell the undamaged, right? You cannot sell the damaged ones, correct? So we focus on the undamaged one first. Okay, so number of undamaged paper designs. So undamaged, we look for all the undamaged, right? So at this much, and then I get this much. From here, from this sentence, I can find the number of undamaged paper design. Okay, so part A is quite straightforward. Number of undamaged paper designs will be 20 cents is cents. This is in dollars. What must I do to 20 cents? Change it to dollars. Okay, that will be 0.20. So 127.20 divided by 20 cents equals to 636. Done. This is answer for part A. Easy, right? This is wrong, huh? Then for part B, how many pieces of colored paper did Debbie use for the charity event? Okay, now we are going to go further forward. Okay, we are going to go forward. Now, if you look, 4 paper designs could be cut from every piece of colored paper. So if I have 1 piece of colored paper, I can get 4 designs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it meant. Okay. For every 15 pieces of colored paper used, this is 1 piece, right? Then I have the second piece, the same thing. Yeah, can go toilet. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is second piece. Again, the same thing. It will repeat. It will repeat until you get 15 pieces. Okay. So for every 15 pieces, 7 paper designs were damaged. Means some of these will be damaged. Some of these will be damaged. I do not know how many lah, but they say 7 of them will be damaged. Okay. Now what can we do with that? So we can find the number of designs cut out from 15 papers, because I know that I use 15 papers, right? So we find the number of designs cut out from 15 papers will be 15 times 4. Okay, and this will be 60, right? Then we are going to find the undamaged design for 15 papers. Okay. Okay, sorry. We are supposed to find undamaged designs for the 15 papers. Equals to, you take your 60, the number of design that you get, minus all the, for all these 60, there will be 7 that is damaged, right? The 7 paper design damaged, right? So undamaged will be the balance lah, will be 53. Okay, then we will do number of sets of 15 papers. 636, this one, divided by 53, this one, equals to 12. So how many sets of 15 papers do I have? I have 12 sets. Okay, so number of colored paper used, number of colored paper used will be 12 times 15 equals to 180. Answer. This is not answer. This is answer 80 and this is 60. So this one is, if you can see, they're going for set. This is equal grouping concept. We are actually finding the number of sets also. Okay, okay, equal grouping concept. Okay, Stacy and Eric went shopping with a total of $1,956. So this is the total amount of money that they actually have at first. Okay. This is what they have at first. So at first means before. I am going to use the before change after. Okay. And we are going to zoom into where the BCAs are in the question. Stacy spent. When you see the word spend, this is a change. So Stacy spent twice as much money as Eric. Twice means 2 units. Eric spent 1 unit. Okay, this is my change. Then I have my before, I have my change, my after. Eric had twice as much money as Stacy had left. This is my after, starting from Eric here. Eric have twice as much as Stacy had left. Right? So I have all this information, right? The BCA is there already. Yeah. The amount Eric had left was $14 more than what he spent. So there is a comparison of what Eric had left with what Eric had spent. That is the comparison here. You have to take note. So when we find Eric later, you must take note of this information to add in later on. How much money did Eric had left? How much money did Stacy have at first? Let's draw out the table and then we fill up as many information as we can. Then we see what we can do first. Okay. Okay. So Stacy and Eric before, change, after. Okay, we put in the information. So the before, do I know how many Stacy and Eric have respectively before? No. I know they have a total of 1956. Stacy spent twice as much as Eric. Spend means change, right? 2 unit, 1 unit. Then Eric had twice as much money as Stacy left. Eric have 2 unit and 1 unit. Okay, so I would like to know all this information that I have here. If you look at Eric had left, whatever that Eric had left was $14 more than what he have spent. So Eric, let's look at Eric then. Let me change this. Let's look at Eric. Okay, whatever he have left and the one that he have spent. Okay, the leftover was $14 more than what he have spent. So if I want to compare this is my spend and this is my left for Eric. I want to compare. Okay, so when I want to compare and make sure that his left is $14 more, these two, you have to be the same first. Then only I can put the comparison. Remember when you compare things, so now I have my spend and my left. This is for Eric. Okay, so if I want to compare spend and left, they must be at equal first, right? From the equal, then I realized that, oh, he have actually $14 left more. Then I add in the more. Can you see? But at first, you must always have equal parts. Understand? Then I can compare. You must have equal parts. Then I can compare. If you look at Eric's before change, spent and left, the change and after, they are not the same. So you have to make them the same first. Okay? So I times 2 here to make it into 2 units. Okay, if I do things here, then for this person, Stacy, will also be affected, right? Here will be 4 units. Understand? Okay, now I know that the comparison between this is $14 more. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I want to actually go backwards. I want to go backwards. Okay, so if you go backwards, you are going to fill up the blanks on top here. Here, I want to fill up the blanks here. Right? So how do we do that? So if you look at Stacy, Stacy will actually have a total of 4 units. Okay, the 1 unit bring up, and then the 4 units, you have, this is spend, right? So this is minus, right? So when you bring up, it's plus 4 units, like that. Okay, this one, you bring up the 2 units, and then when I compare, it is actually $14 extra, remember? You must plus the 14. Okay, you must plus the 14. So Stacy will be a total of, wait, let me double check. So I rewrite again this one to make it clearer. Okay, I rewrite to put in the 14 first to make you more clearer. This one is plus 14. This one got extra, right? The 14, remember, I haven't put in there yet. Okay, so now we are going to go backwards, go forward lah. Okay, so which means I bring up my 1 unit. Now this is 4 units, minus, right? So that one become plus 4 units, like that. Bring up my 2 units. Okay, bring up my 2 unit plus 14. And then over here, this is my new one, right? Remember, spent is always minus, right? So the minus become plus 2 units, like that. Okay, now we are going to take this plus this equal this. Rewrite. 1 unit plus 4 unit plus 2 unit plus 14 plus 2 unit equals 1956. We take all the units together. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9 units equals to 1956. Okay. And then you have to take your 14 and then you minus 14 here. Okay. So right, then 1956 minus 14. Can I need a calculator? Wait, 1956 minus 14. Okay. Right. So this will be 1956 minus 14. I get 19542. 1942. Okay, so You have to take note here. This one, there is 14, right? I forget to tell you that because there's a 14 here, this is 2 units plus 14. So here is actually plus 7. There's 1 unit. If 2 units is with 14, then 1 unit is with 7. I missed out that part here. Okay, so there's a minus plus 7 there. So there's a plus 7 there on top. Okay, so which means there is a plus 7 also here. I missed out that part. Okay, because of this, I repeat, because 2 unit is 14, so 1 unit is 7. I missed out that part just now. Okay, please add on later on. So which means when I minus, is minus 14 minus 7 equals to 1956 minus 14 minus 7. And that will give me 1935. And this is 9 unit. Then it's correct. Remember 2 unit have extra 14. So 1 unit have extra 7. Okay, that one I missed out just now. So 1 unit will be 1935 divided by 9 equals to 215. Now, amount of money Eric have left. So if you look at Eric, leftover is after. I want to know this one. So Eric left will be 2 unit plus 14 equals to 1 unit is this much, right? So 215 times 2, answer plus 14. Answer will be 444. Okay, this is the answer for part A. Now for part B, I want to know how much money did Stacy have at first. So Stacy have at first, which means this information, right? Which is 5 unit plus 7. Stacy at first will be 5 unit plus 7. 5 times 215, answer plus 7. Answer will be 1082. Answer for part B, answer for part A. Okay, what concept is this? This is all changing quantity concept. All changing quantities concept. I know it. Roses and lilies. The roses were cost is $16 for 3 roses. And then lilies is $36 for 5 lilies. Okay. The florist sold an equal number of roses and lilies. She collected $112 more than the sale of lilies, in the sale of lilies than the roses. How many flowers did she sell altogether? This is like the grouping concept, right? We did just now, right? The grouping concept means you need to find the big difference and the small difference. Okay, we do that method first. Okay, grouping concept. This is the grouping concept. Okay, so we are going to find the lowest common multiple of the 3 and the 5. Okay, lowest common multiple of 3 and 5 will be 15. Okay, so which means that we are going to buy 15 roses and we are going to buy 15 lilies. Okay, now let's find the price for the 15 roses. So 15 roses will be how much? If 3 roses is $16, 15 roses will be, you times 5 here. So $16 times 5 equals to $80. Okay, now the lilies will be 5 lilies is $36. 15 lilies will be, from 5 to 15 is times 3. So 36 times 3 also 108. Now let's find the difference between the one set of flowers, which means this and this. This is the one set. One set of flowers means 15 roses, 15 lilies. That's one set. Okay, so let's find the difference between one set of flowers, which will be $108 minus $80, $28. Okay, then let's find the number of sets. So this is the difference. This is what we call the small diff. And remember, she collected 112 more. So this is my big difference, my total difference, right? So to find the number of sets, you take your big diff divided by small diff equals to 112 divided by 28. And I get 4 sets of flowers. Okay, now, so the number of flowers sold will be, I know that I will have 4 sets of the flowers each. Okay, so 4 times 2 of 15. Because you see, so I continue here. The lilies and roses is 15, 15, right? So 15 plus 15, answer times 4. Because this is roses, this is lily. Then how many sets of the flower? 4 sets. So you times equals to 30 times 4 is 120. Answer. Okay. Another way to do this is guess and check. But I will not go into guess and check because you should know how to do your guess and check. Another way to do A is via guess and check. All right. Okay. So part B now. I do part B on the left hand side. If a customer spent an equal amount of money on each type of flower, if she spent less than 200 on the flowers, how many flowers did she buy altogether? So she spent, but it's lesser than $200. I want to know how many. Okay, so let's look for the lowest common multiple of 16 and 36. So I want to know equal amount of money. Yeah, they say amount of money means it is the cost. So the cost, you look at the $16 and the $36. The cost is the amount of money. So now, just now we look at common multiple of the number of roses. Now we look at the common multiple of the cost of the flowers. Okay, so the common multiple of 16 and 36. Common multiple, all right, will be 144. How do I do that? You need to list down the times table 16 and times table 36. Okay. How do I get common multiple 16 and 36? You write down the times table. Means 1 times 16 is what? 1 times 36 is what? So on. And then you will find that it is 144. Okay. Common multiple. You just have to write down. I do shortcut because I don't have enough time. Okay. Then the number of roses. I continue here. Number of roses will be 144, the common multiple just now, divided by, so roses will be divided by $16. Okay, and then you times it with 3 equals to, you're going to get 27. Number of lilies will be 144 divided by $36 times the 5 lilies equals to 20. So the number of flowers that he bought, total number of flowers will be, no space, I do here, okay, will be 27 plus 20. I get 47. This is my answer for part B. And just now the answer for part A is 120. Okay. So figure 1. This is figure 1. Number of shaded square, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Number of unshaded square, 1. Okay. Total number of square, 5. How do you get that? 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Understand? Okay. Now figure number 2. Number of shaded squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Unshaded squares will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. So 8 plus 5 equals to 13. Get it? There's a pattern ready, right? Now, figure number 3, that will be, I'm going to scroll up already, because I need the table. Okay, so there will be 12 shaded squares, and then unshaded was 13, and then just plus, you get 25. Okay, now, what is the pattern? There's always a pattern, okay? From 4 to 8, it's plus 4, okay? 8 to 12, it's plus 4. 12 to 16 is plus 4. Can you see? Okay. Now, number of unshaded is 1 to 5. It's plus 4. 5 to 13. 13 minus 5 is 5. 7. 12. 8 plus 8, sorry. Plus 8. Okay. So, if you notice, this one will plus something. Later you figure it out. From 5 to 13 plus 8. 13 to 25 is plus 8. Okay. Right. Now, can I find the bottom part here for number B part 1, A part 1 and A part 2? I can. Okay. So for A part 2, if you can see, this one is 13 plus, so the pattern is plus 12. 4, 8, 12. So this is in multiple of 4. Okay, chatting going out of hand already. I'm allowing it because I want you all to chat with amongst one another. I'm disallowing it now because you all not paying attention. When I'm teaching, busy chatting, how to learn. And these questions are very, very difficult and you are not listening. So from 4, 8, 12, so 13 plus 12, you get 25. All right, that's a pattern. This is multiple of 4. The total number of squares, which means this part here. Okay, so 5 plus 8 is 13. And then 13 plus, not plus 8, plus 12. Yeah, add wrongly. Plus 12, you get 25. And then the figure 4, you take 13 plus 8 again. Okay, so 5 plus 8, you get 13. 13 plus 12, you get 25. And then the next one, you plus with 13 plus, yeah, let me repeat again. Okay, 5 to 13, this is plus 8, correct. This one is plus 12, correct. Now, 25 to the next one, okay. So figure 4 will be the next one, which is 25 plus 16. The next one is 16. So you can see there's a pattern, 8, 12, 16. So between them, you plus 4. Between them, you plus 4. Okay, this one timetable 4. This one, the addition is in multiple of 4. Okay, the addition extra there is in multiple of 4. Okay, so 25 plus 16, answer is 41. Now for part B, which figure is made up of 60 shaded squares? So there's a formula. So formula is the figure number times 4. Okay, so figure number times 4. This is the formula. So figure number times 4 will give me 60. So to find the figure number, you do the opposite. You take 60 divided by 4 and I get 15. Answer for part B. Now for part C, what is the total number of squares in figure number 20? So total, not the shaded, not the unshaded, but the total. So we break it up to number of shaded square first. Okay, will be for figure 20, figure 20 equals to figure number times 4 equals to 20 times 4, and this is 80. Remember, it's times table 4, right? For the shaded part here, it is in times table 4. This is multiple of 4. This is also multiple of 4. The addition is in multiple of 4. This one itself is in multiple of 4. Okay, so now the unshaded, number of unshaded square equals to 20. So figure number 20, right? Equals to the figure number times the figure number times figure number minus 1 squared. Okay, this and this is actually squared also. So figure number squared. Squared means times the same time. Okay, equals to 20 times 20, and then you plus 19 times 19. Okay, So this one is not times, this is plus, sorry. Right, equals to 20 times 20 plus 19 times 19, you're going to get 761. So the total number of squares for figure, you just add up 80 plus 761, and then you're going to get your answer 841. Total number of square for part C. Okay.